Thank you. Our new this morning, the La Crosse Storytelling Festival returns this weekend for its 22nd year. Terry Bisker from the Bluff Country Tailspinners joins us now with what families can expect at Wisconsin's premier storytelling event. Good morning, Terry. Always lovely to see you.
Good morning. It's always lovely to be here.
Yes, so let us know, what can we expect? So this is happening this weekend, right? What can we expect?
This weekend. Well, much of our programming is for adults, and while we're always PG-13, it just always, sometimes the stories wouldn't interest a child. And the adult programming you do have to pay for. It's at the Pump House. But we believe that we need to bring stories to children. And so we offer our family and children's programming on Saturdays starting at 11:30, doors open at 11. And that is completely free.
That is free,
Storytelling promotes literacy skills for children.
Yeah, so important.
It's really good brain development. And kids don't get it very often. People misunderstand storytelling. So we have internationally known storytellers, excellent people. The woman actually that will be telling at the children's program, she's performed at the Kennedy Center.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, impressive for sure.
Plus, you know, and she tells adult stories, but she was a preschool teacher at one point, and so she also is excellent with children's stories. And her theme is often African American stories, but she tells a variety of stories.
Okay, well, that'll be very cool. And so we know that it started back in 2003. So you're talking about kids here, also adults. How do you work to kind of keep the adults and the kids both engaged?
Well, this time, besides having Charlotte Blake Alston that I told you about, we have Bill Lepp. And Bill Lepp is probably better than a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
He is hilarious. He was here 3 years ago, and I knew we had to get him back. And the room was just filled with laughter. You know, he thinks that every sentence has to end with something funny. Now, I'm not sure that he quite gets that, but he is hilarious. And he is also offering a workshop on Saturday afternoon called Being Funny.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I'm going. And then we have Bill May, who kind of just changes the whole thing out. You know, so Charlotte does a lot of African American stories. Bill is wicked funny. And then Jim May, he was born on a farm, and his are just more, not gentle, it's not, but just good personal stories that often have a message. And it's just a delight to listen to. And he also is doing a workshop on telling personal stories.
Okay.
So, you know, two good things.
Very fitting. Yeah, something for everyone, really sounds like. And so then you're also doing storytelling classes and library programs beyond just the story this weekend. We know you do a lot of work in the community. What should we know about that?
Well, our library programs have now ended. Our last one was last Saturday, but the Bluff Country Tailspinners volunteered their time to the libraries in the area, because we do believe that children need to have stories. So we tell stories, and then we have the kids make puppets of the characters that they heard in the stories. I teach storytelling classes in Winona. They also have a storytelling festival, the Sandbar Storytelling Festival, that's in October. And so they then bring me up there to promote storytelling. You know, we're all storytellers. There are just ways to do it better. You know, so you know, if you want to tell stories to your grandchildren or be a bigger hit at a party, you know, having a few of the cues of how to tell a good story, that's why people come to classes.
That you could take away from that. Okay, and then ahead of the weekend, if you know people haven't been to a storytelling festival, they're not sure what to expect, what do you want them to know? Why would you encourage them to attend?
It's fun. It's just fun. People are shocked when they've never been to a storytelling festival or listened to a story told by a professional, thinking, that was really a good time. And our fest also, though, we have food, we have raffle tickets, you know, there's beverages. So, you know, it is, even though we're indoors and we are climate controlled, I forgot to look what Saturday is, we're climate controlled at the Pump House. It is still a festival feel to it, even though we're indoors.
Okay, well, great to know. It sounds like a good time, and thank you so much for being here to let us know about it.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to see you. Stay with us. We're back right after this.